Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Josh, and I'm doing the Living Waters update. This is something that we've been doing just last week, this week. This is going on the LWF update email. So I just want to take a few moments to share a couple things that are going on at church, and then kind of preview the weekend. So number one, just I'm tired. I don't know about you. If you ever get tired during your week, but I'm exhausted right now. And you can pray for our youngest daughter, Salome. She broke her leg 2 days ago, and she's only 8 months old. She's got two little breaks in her tibia, and it's just been a kind of an exhausting thing for us. So if you could pray for Salome and for quick healing, that'd be wonderful. And also, I was just encouraged this morning with the busyness of ministry and life and everything. I was encouraged by Romans chapter 4, where Abraham, it says in verse 20, he didn't waver in faith, but considered God faithful to uphold his promises. And, at the end of the day, when we're tired and when we're worn out, we have to consider all the circumstances of our lives, and then we have to look at God and say, God, you're faithful. And we have to continue to walk by faith, not in our circumstances, but in the God of our circumstances, the God who exists above our little worlds and our world as a whole. God is eternal. He is exalted. He is amazing. He is holy. He's righteous. He's energetic. He's infinitely joyful. And that is who we're trusting in. We're not trusting in some humanistic idol or somebody that runs out of energy. We are trusting in the sovereign and good God who always keeps his promises no matter what. And in the midst of that, we find our strength. And I was just encouraged by that this morning. Just want to give you a few highlights. So our youth group, Chad DeClean, and the team there with the youth group, our youth group is really growing, and God is really doing a great work in our youth group right now, and we rejoice in it. We're seeing a lot of kids come to youth group every week. We're seeing some really good works happening spiritually in our kids. We're seeing a lot of parents. I got to give you guys a shout out. We got a lot of parents that are really plugging into the youth group at Living Waters, and we rejoice in that. And so the youth group's been really blessed. The numbers are way up. We're very thankful for it. And God has been really, really good to us. This weekend coming up, we are continuing our series in Genesis chapter 15. We're going to be looking at the whole chapter, but probably the first 12 verses we're really going to zone in on. It is the Abrahamic covenant, where God shows up and ratifies his promises to Abraham in a beautiful ceremony of covenant promise. And it changes the world. This covenant changes the very world that we live in, because these promises are still being fulfilled in us and ultimately through Christ on the cross and the resurrection. So I'm excited to worship God this Sunday and really look at the Abrahamic covenant in Genesis 15. Also, this Sunday is Baptism Sunday, and we are going to be at Fellowship Baptist Church, and we'll be there at 5 o'clock. They have graciously let us use their baptismal tank, and so we are going to use their baptismal. Brandon Hebron, our new worship leader, is going to be leading us in a couple songs of praise, and then we're going right into baptisms, and we have 14 people getting baptized. Praise God. 14 adults, all following Christ in believers' baptism. We are absolutely thrilled about what's going to happen Sunday at 5 o'clock. And so come on out for that service. Should be a great weekend together. Love you, church. Love what God is doing right now on the south side of Des Moines and the southeast corridor, Carlisle, Norwalk. God's doing some great things, and we are just thrilled about it. And so we're just continuing to praise God. We're looking forward to what this weekend will bring. And God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.